Shawna, and today we're going to be doing our couple coming out story, basically, where we're going to explain how our families took it of us dating. And we're going to do the version of when Micah's already a transgender, and we're just going to talk about how people took it as me dating a trans and how people took him becoming a trans and dating a girl, if that makes sense. Basically, our couple coming out story. So, do you want to go first then?
Yeah.
Okay.
So when I came out, it was hard on me to actually let people know, because on my side of my family, I do have people that are Christian. I'm not gonna mention names, but they are against it. They don't completely are okay with it. But I am not gonna change my ways of actually dating her, of me being happier, and you know, like um, I had a little bit of a conflict here and there with people, telling them that I'm not gonna go to my old ways, that I'm gonna finish what I have to do until everything's done. There was times that she felt like was left out, and you know, being part of the family because of us being together, and they don't include her as Eric as part of the family. And you know, I think she's actually been a wonderful.
We're keeping it in there like a little blooper, little
Yeah.
Mika blooper. Wonderful.
Wonderful. Um,
Oh my gosh.
I think she's done wonderful as um, a mom. I'm not saying she's gonna to be taking my part as the mom figure. I know what I am, and that person said I'm not gonna take my son's dad spot as the dad figure. So I'm like, I know uh, what I have to do, but only people tell me what I have to do and what not to do. Um, the only thing that I do appreciate a lot is that my son Eric actually has been 100% really supportive towards each other. But other side of the family, immediate, I have how do I say? Well, uncles, aunts, cousins don't talk to us. Don't talk to me, and which I really don't care. If they come around, they do. If they don't, they don't. I'm not gonna push people to come to us and support us when they really don't want to. My sister, her husband, and kids are really supportive towards me and her, and they don't judge. They're happy for us, and that's basically all the people that actually support, and Eric. So yeah, it's I could say in my part of the family they're not okay with it.
And do you want to tell them how you feel about people, like strangers in general, when they see us? Tell them about like your friend from the post office and stuff like that, like their reactions.
Well, I actually met people outside of the family, and I told them about me changing and doing top surgery, and the lady that she was talking about, I've already said hi to her, and she's really nice. She actually likes her. Um, and I've actually told another post office lady that works there. Uh, she's really supportive. She did get in my case a little bit because I did lie about my gender. She said it's not good to actually lie to your partner about that. But I was actually scared to actually come out as a transgender because how society actually treats us like we are doing a bad thing, a sinner out of this world. I mean, that person told me, like that I told you previously, is that this is out of the ordinary, and disgusting. So I don't find it disgusting. I find it like we're people that are looking for acceptance, and we're looking for people that accept us. Um, as us as people that are looking for love and affection, and see us as people that are looking for love. And if we don't find that in the opposite gender, we should actually find someone that we're gonna be happy for the rest of our lives. So, yeah.
So that's yours.
Yeah, I'm not really good when it comes to talking and stuff, because I'm still in the shy what's it called, but
Yeah, Mika needs to get out of that since we're gonna be vloggers. But I'm still shy too. But so my coming out story, I'm gonna basically explain my immediate family, my other rest of the family and friends, and just people in general that I've met online and stuff like that. So I'm gonna start with my immediate family. So I told my dad and my stepmom first because I was more comfortable with them, because my dad has supported me through everything, even when Mika was not honest and we were dating as two girls. um my dad was very supportive, and he would always defend us, and he always saw Mika as part of the family. Never once judged Mika for anything, never excluded him, never left him feel left out. He always tried to make Mika feel as comfortable as possible. Um, so when I first told my dad and my stepmom, which is my dad's fiance, Teresa, I told them both, hey, look, this is Mika now. You know, we're dating like this, and Mika's changed. He came out, and my dad was 100% supportive. He's all like, if that's what Mika wants, that's what he wants, and that he's going to stand by him 100%, that he's not here to judge. And so did Teresa, said the same thing. They were just more concerned about the surgeries and the risk and all that other stuff. I mean, every surgery has a risk, but this is like kind of like a want surgery. Well, not like a want, but like a plastic / cosmetic surgery.
yeah.
So it's more of like, if it's not really a needed surgery, is it really safe to take the risk? But we, as a couple, decided, if that's what's going to make Mika happy, then my dad and Teresa both said that they support 100%, and they send their love and their blessings towards us, because they want Mika to be happy and healthy, and that's all that matters. I mean, that's something that my dad always said, that he just wants us happy and healthy. My brother, I'm not too for sure, because we lost contact. I mean, I do still try to reach out to him every once in a while, but he's kind of doing his own thing. But he was always supportive when Mika first came out to the house. He always wanted to be around Mika and stuff. And I don't see how anything would change other than the fact that Lupe's turning into Mika and becoming a actual male. My sister took it more of, she already kind of knew kind of thing, and she was supportive, and she is supportive. She really doesn't see anything wrong with it. Again, she just had that little worry of like, the surgery being major, and if the insurance was going to cover it. And luckily his insurance is covering it, so it's not like we have to worry about any like extra bills or anything like that. At first, she was kind of weirded out, but that's because Lupe was dressing as a guy, and okay. So my sister was gonna get married, or did get married, I should say. My sister did get married in 2012, and when we went back to visit, Mika wanted to wear a suit with a tie, and I think my sister was more weirded out because the fact that Lupe looked so feminine still. And so she was wearing a really masculine outfit, and I think that's what kind of caught my sister off guard. But then after time went by, she felt bad for doing that to Mika, because now she realized who Mika really was, and she supports 100%. So I really like that my immediate family is like so connected. My mom, on the other hand, I told her, but I don't really take her opinion as so serious, because she hasn't always been in my life 100%. So when I told her, I was kind of like, even if she didn't like it, I didn't really care, and if she liked it, I still didn't really care. But I just wanted her to know, for when she sees Lupe, she'll know the new name and won't be calling him Lupe anymore. It'll be Mika. My dad still gets confused with the name change, and so does my sister, but they have called him Mika before. Did you knock out the charger? Oh no, I saw something pop up. So now on to my rest of my family. So I have a cousin who's very supportive. She wasn't supportive at first, but now she's 100% supportive. And the rest of my family is kind of like just scattered around. Like, I really don't care about their opinions. They weren't really in my life a lot, anyways. And a lot of them are like, Micah said, a lot of his family is Christian, a lot of my family is Christian, Catholic, Baptist. And they have a lot of their own opinions. And I don't really like when people throw religion at us as if, like, that's what they need to do. I feel like as long as we're happy, that's the only thing that should matter. So I've pushed a lot of my family away to make myself happy because honestly, like Mika said, I'm not going to pressure people to be in my life if they don't want to. And I'm going to do what's best for me. And Mika and Eric are a part of me now. I can't just up and leave and be like, oh, peace, That's not me. So if my family don't like it, tough shit. I know I wasn't supposed to say a bad word, but that part just makes me mad.
Oh yeah, and I actually forgot to mention, the rest of my family is actually Catholic. So I think that's kind of sad that religion has to be, like you said, thrown at us like it's like, a bad thing.
Yeah, like we know what we need to do as humans, and we know right from wrong. But we feel that what we're doing is not wrong as long as we're happy, we're not hurting each other, we're not hurting Eric, we're not exploiting, or what's that word where you're like showing Eric things? Like, we're not showing him anything wrong, we're not throwing the LGBTQ on him.
We're not actually hurting anyone.
Yeah, we're not hurting anyone. I mean, we're not forcing our family, not being like, hey, Aunt, you should be gay because it's fun. We're not going around pushing that on other people. So we don't feel like it's right to push their religion on us when we're not pushing ourselves on them. We're just people trying to get respected as humans. If they don't see us as a couple, at least respect us as humans. Because some of my family completely ignored Mika, and I hated that. I hated that they ignored him as a human. Like, if he says hi to you, you freaking say hi back. You don't freaking ignore.
Same with my family. Most of my cousins ignored her. And some of my uncles and probably aunts, I don't know. But I did see it with my family, and I actually, I felt bad for Sean because she didn't actually deserve to come to a family where she was going to be rejected, ignored. And I did talk to one of my cousins, telling her, I hope no one hurts her. I told my mom that and stuff like that, and I told her I was gonna protect her. But when you're living with this for a couple of years, I mean, it wears you out a lot, where you just are weak and can't fight back. So it's hard. Life's hard.
Yeah, it's just like, we have just decided to just let people in our life that want to be in our life, and people that don't, we just say bye. Like, we're not going to pressure you to be in our lives or pressure you to like us if you don't like us. But just know that we are not hurting anyone. We're not hurting Eric. We're not pushing anything on Eric. Eric is his own person. He knows this. He treats us like humans. We treat him like a human, and we respect him as the child. We've never shown him any kind of bad things. We've never influenced him on the LGBTQ community. We've only told him to respect others and to treat others the way that he wants to be treated, and also not to judge anyone. That is the only thing we've ever done. So now on to friends. So my friends honestly support us 100%. I've had a lot of friends from school say, hey, if you guys want people at your wedding, hit me up. I feel like our wedding is going to be more of my friends, and they also want to be Mika's friend in the future. Like, I have a friend that I've known since 3rd grade, and she's very supportive, and she's also dating a transgender. So, yeah. That's really exciting.
And what's exciting about, I gained a friend that's a transgender.
Yeah. And also, I have another friend from school that also supports us 100%, and he also wants to be in the wedding. So I have a whole group of friends who are supportive, and also our friends online. Like, we've met a lot of friends online. Dylan, you want to shout some people out?
His name is Max Cloud. Well, there's people that you don't talk to.
Well, they still follow us. They still follow me.
Yeah.
Hawk.
Hawk, there's Cats,
Nessa.
Nessa, there's. Well, I can't really say a lot because, I mean, I don't know if they really do, but, I don't know. But if they do, I mean, like, I know there's those couple that we mentioned that they do.
Well, I know a lot of your transgender guys have followed me, so I think they 100% support.
Okay.
They wouldn't follow my page if they didn't support.
Because I don't know about Energy Freak. Like, he's cool as well.
Mm. Well, I know Dylan for sure, Max Cop, because he does talk to us a lot and we talk to him a lot.
Yes.
But there are a couple transgenders who have followed me from Mika's page, and they've also followed our page together. So it makes sense that they're supportive, like Hawk, and I've seen Energy Freak on our page together.
That's
and
cool.
I've seen Izzy.
Izzy? I mean, they're all cool. Like, I mean, they're really, really cool friends.
So then there's Nessa, Giselle, Amanda. There's just a bunch of people from my side as well that support us 100%. And also, I'm literally really close to Mika's sister. Like, me and his sister are really close. So that helps a lot too, because, you know, we're able to talk to her when we have an issue or something. So, I mean, basically, we have some people that support, some people that don't. I mean, it's just like a balance thing. Some people are starting to slowly come over and accept, which we hope by the time that Mika transitions all the way, and obviously there's no way to turn back, people would just slowly start supporting us, you know?
And it's what's sad is about, like, you know, I'm changing and stuff like that. I shouldn't be fearing about me being transgender and changing myself, but I do it anyways because of those people that are against it. And me and her always are like, what happens if they attack us? What happens if, you know, they disown me? You know, like, whatever. I mean, they say that we're still family, but I mean, people could turn their backs on people, so you never know who's gonna actually be there, who's not. So.
Yeah, we have our guard up a lot. Like, whenever we meet friends, we always make sure to explain what we are, who we are. And we've had some friends walk out on us. We've had some friends be like, you know what, I'm not into this. Or, I don't accept this. I don't accept what you're doing. And we've had friends leave our side. And you know what? We don't care. Like, we will build ourselves back up as a couple. We support each other. And literally, I tell Mika all the time, he's my best friend.
Yeah.
Like, even if I do have friends that are best friends and stuff, but I know he'll never leave, and he knows I'll never leave, and we'll always be there. So.
And the sad part of that is that, like, I never had friends that could actually support, so I can't really, like, have friends that are gonna be, like, supporting both of us. So.
Oh, now you have one.
Well, yeah.
The one in Maryland.
Yeah.
Which we cannot wait to hang out with them.
Actually, too, because she has a male to female friend.
Oh, yeah.
And then my female to male.
Mhm.
So that's actually awesome.
And they C and B, and I don't want to say their names because we don't have their permission to put them in the video, but they live actually in Virginia. Remember? C and B live in Virginia.
Mm.
So we'll have to travel, and they'll have to travel to see us, but still, they're really supportive with us. And my friend's actually first time dating a transgender, and she's actually loving it. She says it's just like dating a guy. I mean,
at first she was iffy, but like
yeah.
we just talked to them both, and you know, it's a smooth ride.
There's a story behind that. If she ends up coming down, or we end up going to visit, we'll have her do a video with us and explain that story.
Yeah, we should.
Yeah, because I don't want to put her information out there if she doesn't want it. I'm not that type of friend. So if she comes down or we go up and visit, we'll have her sit down and film a video.
Actually, we're going to actually talk to her and see, and him to see what they think.
Yeah, maybe they could do a video with us when they come or when we go. Whatever works out faster.
Yeah.
So I think my coming out story as a couple is done. I don't know if Mika has anything else to add, but I kind of added as much as I thought was appropriate. And, yeah, I mean, that's all I have to say. And if you're someone who's still hiding or still scared, or still living with someone that's abusive or someone hurting you or something like that, definitely get help, reach out. There are a lot of hotlines and stuff, and there's a lot of community out. You would imagine how many people are in the LGBTQ community. Like, I'm shook at how many people are in the LGBTQ community. And just know that you're not alone. We've been in your shoes before, we still are in your shoes. And we're just doing what makes us happy. That was the door. I think Eric's going somewhere.
Yeah.
So, yeah, we love you guys. Thank you guys so much for supporting us.
You guys are amazing actually for doing that as well. Because without you guys, we actually wouldn't be doing these videos.
We wouldn't actually be on YouTube if we didn't have the support like we have today. And make sure to like, comment, rate, and subscribe, and share our videos, guys. Help us get to 100 subscribers, because then we will be doing a mini giveaway. Anything else you want to add?
No, actually took my word.
Sorry, I talk too much. Alright, guys. Well, until next time, peace.
Peace.